Audio Jungle.
Niger State, Ahmed Babu, members of the Federal Minister of State for Finance.
Yes, sir.
You set up the implementation, livestock in it, and how Nigeria can tap into it. Also, Mission 18, made up of government officials and the private sector, for the who are responsible for the food security in Brazil.
The most impressive agro-industrial sectors in the slaughterhouses and to see some of the people needed to feed them and grow up.
Full story yet. No. What we are trying to do is transform a situation of tragedy, hopelessness, into economic opportunity. See through problems and see the opportunity that is involved in it. We've heard so much about you in terms of the reputation, and we believe in the partnership. Yeah, we have taken four steps, and for me, daring food security is extremely important. As we talk right now, there is hunger. However, there is huge hope, and you are one of those hopes that we're looking at. Nigeria is a population of over 250 million and growing by 2.5%. So within the next few years, we'll be the fourth largest population economy in Africa and in the world, I would say. There's opportunity in what we are doing. And legacy that you are about to flow with is what we want to do to change the narrative in Nigeria. I have one of the key governors, because by our constitution, the land the grazing area, the ranches will be situated in area of their state. I think we've hit the nail on the head. We want you, we promise you. Nigeria is ready to do business with you.
Thank you.
That's it. You cannot find a better friend, a more reliable friend, an opportunity, and a good return on investment, better than what we are doing right now. And we are solving a problem that afflicted humanity in that part of Africa. Clash between farmers and migrating cow, soldiers and all of that has caused some life and bloodshed. So when there is a modern civilized way to solve those problems and even bring a successful economy out of it. So I extend our partnership.
Yeah. In the middle of Brazil, start selling beef in this one-door butcher shop. When Brazil decided to move our capital from Rio to Brasilia, so my father went to Brasilia to sell meat to the workers that was working there, building the capital. So he spent all his career in the meat business. So my brother and I, we start very young in the business, and we have been growing and expanding our business. So we became the largest, one of the largest food company globally. The largest food company globally and the largest protein player globally. So we have operation in many different countries. So we have a sizable operation here in Brazil. We are the largest employee here in Brazil. We employ around 170,000 people here in the country. So we operate in US, we operate in Mexico, in Canada, in Australia, New Zealand, in the UK. So we have factories in Saudi Arabia, in France, and some other countries. So the company globally has 270,000 team members globally. So you mentioned we process almost double the number of chickens, 8 million is more, it's 15 million birds per day. 15 million birds per day, yeah. Between here, here, Mexico, US, and UK, we process 15 million birds per day. Cattle, we process 80,000 head of cattle per day. Yeah, here, US, and Canada, and Australia as well. So in hogs also, we are the second largest player globally. So we process about 150,000 hogs per day. So yeah, we have an operation we sell products, almost everywhere. And we are glad to work with you, with Nigeria, to explore and to work together to develop the livestock industry there. We think it's a great opportunity for, we build a business in Nigeria for, the Nigerians, but also for Africa. Nigeria definitely can, be the center of, supplying protein to many different countries in Africa. So we look forward to work with you. We look forward to be in Nigeria as soon as possible. Now we are getting close to the end of the year, but we are gonna be looking to schedule to go to visit you as soon as possible. Yeah. So thank you and a pleasure.
Thank you very much. In the last 2 to 4 days, on the instructions of His Excellency the President, we came here with a number of my colleagues to meet with the private sector in the agro-allied industry here in Brazil. We had the opportunity to tour some businesses in the food security here in Brazil. We toured JBS, that is involved in the whole value chain of beef production, as well as piggery, as well as poultry. We also saw BRF, which is also another giant global player in the beef and piggery value chain. JBS does almost 50 million birds every day globally. BRF also does something closer to that in terms of piggery and poultry. We also toured a seed development company that's called Bestway that does about 23 million bags of seeds of 18 kilograms per day. We toured them, we have intensive discussions with them, and we have seen there are a lot of lessons Nigeria can learn from there to be able to fight hunger as well as ensure food and nutrition sovereignty for our country. The signing you saw today was a commitment on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria and the private sector here under the leadership of JBS to come to Nigeria to explore the possibilities of direct foreign investment into Nigeria. And you can see here the enthusiasm of Mr. President, who is willing to give all the necessary support to make this happen. So we are happy that this is happening, and it is a further assurance and guarantee to Nigeria of the renewed hope agenda under the food and security banner.
We're also happy about that, but what specifically are they going to be involved in coming to Nigeria?
Number one, they are going to be involved in beef processing, adopting the model of outgrower and supplier scheme. That is to say that a number of Nigerians will be put into the loop, will be given the best breed to fatten, and then make them available to these companies to buy off at a premium. This is the model that is happening here, and we believe it is the model we are going to adopt so that it can create a large number of farmers who are going to be part of this scheme for both poultry, piggery, and beef. So this is the model we are going to adopt. And as you can see here, we have also a large number of hectares of land that are lying fallow, that have a lot of bodies of water ready and suitable for this venture to happen.
Okay, you talked about foreign direct investment coming from them. So what will be the contribution of Nigeria as a country?
Nigeria will be contributing in the sense that it's going to also engender a lot of farming activities. We are going to make ourselves available in the process of participating in providing the fattened bulls, piggeries, and also managing the poultry farms to make the millions of birds required for these capacities to be met.
Okay, any timeline for results?
From the discussion you've had here today, the Brazilian captains of industry here who have been part of this engagement today are going to visit Nigeria for exploratory tour to see what's going to happen, select suitable sites where we're going to have suitability of land, fertility of land, availability of bodies of water for irrigation, as well as possible for hydro, as well as growing of corn, sorghum, sweet corn, soybean, as well as ease of transportation to manage the logistics, and then availability of markets.
Audio Jungle.